I'm Cody Hatfield, and I've been playing golf for around 5 years. And today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to hit a golf ball and how to perfect your swing. So starting out is just with the golf swing. This is not me, by the way. This is an animation. Starting out, you're going to need some golf clubs. I have some right here. Any brand will do. It ranges from Callaway to Titleist to any other type of brands that really, but my favorite is Callaway's, and that's not what we have here. These are a set of verdicts. So I'm going to be demonstrating with these today. Second of all, you're going to need some golf balls. I prefer Callaway Super Softs, but you can really use anything you want. These have better compression to me, and they have better ball flight. So I always use these. I've used these since I've really started playing. This and Callaway Super Hots, which are kind of the same thing. Second of all, you're going to need a golf glove. It's not really optimal, but to me, I always use one. I don't have one with me, but some people even use 2 golf gloves, and some use none at all. Second of all is your grip. I always start out with about maybe an inch, about a quarter of an inch up. With your left hand, you want to wrap that around. Make sure it's in the palm of your hand. Once you wrap that around, you're going to interlock your pinky with your index finger that's on your left hand. And then you're going to wrap your right thumb over top of your right index finger. Once you have that, you want to make sure you have a strong or maybe a little bit of a neutral grip. That way your hands can move freely and be able to flow with the club. Third of all is your stance. You want to make sure that your knees are a little bit bent and your back is a little bit arched. Once you do that, you're going to be able to freely move your hips in whichever way you want in order to maintain good club movement across the ball. So this is a very controversial thing, and that is where to hit the ball. So some people aim at the front of the ball whenever the ball's in front of you. Some people aim right here in front of the ball, or behind the ball actually, and some people aim a little bit in front. So to me, I aim right here, like whenever it's lined up with my heel, the ball's going to be lined up with my heel, and I'm going to aim it right about there. That way this gives me better ball compression and gives me better ball flight really at the end. Last is the swing. Different people have different swings. It all really depends on who you are and what kind of movement you have. But for me, the swing that always helps the best is I line up with the ball as I showed you earlier. I'm going to do the same grip. So once I've done that, I line up. I'm not like really tightened up. I'm really loose. I'm ready to hit the ball. Once I line up with a little bit at my left side of my stance, lined up that back heel just a little bit. Once I do that, I aim right where I said I was going to, and bend my knees, arch my back, keep my left arm straight at all times. If this arm ever breaks, you're looking at a slice or even something even worse. So once this left arm's straight, you want to make sure you keep your right arm tucked against your body. It gives you better, I guess, movement at the end of the day. So once you do that, you come through here. Once you bring this back in like a clockward motion, you want to make sure not to sway your hips. And once it reaches your right pocket, you want to break your arm or break your wrist and move your body completely in a rotation. So once you do that, you're onto your follow through. When you're on your follow through, you want to make sure you're moving quick but very smoothly at the same time. So when the club comes through and comes around, you want to make sure to aim right where I said I was going to earlier and compress the ball, driving your right knee into your left knee. So once that comes through, it should look something like this. And then once you completely compress the ball, you're on to your last stage of your swing, which is going to be your last bit of follow through, and your club should be horizontal with your back shoulders. Once this happens, you should be looking at a good swing if you practice it enough. So that's the swing, and now you should be a good golf pro if you practice it enough. Golf doesn't come easy. Some people like it, some people don't. I know I hate it sometimes. But at the end of the day, I know as long as I play, I'll always get more better, and I'll be happy with myself. So that's